added patch notes for 3.12.18.
All right.
Right here. Hey, what's going on here today with a slash stream, whatever you want to call it? Wow.
Well,
Wow.
to do this is Lester and I at NightSlasher1975, along with, well, you just heard him, my partner for today on this live stream, and we're going to be doing a little Q&A over Star Trek Online and talking about the new update, kind of discussing what brings players continuously back to this almost dead game. I mean, most people don't even know this game existed. Can you believe that? It's been out for what? Shit, 5 years?
9 years.
9 years? And
2 for console.
Yeah, 2 for console. So 9 years altogether, and 7 years on PC, 2 years on console, and you still run into people when you say, "Well, I'm fixing to jump back into Star Trek Online." They'll look at you like, "You play Star Trek Online? Oh my God!" You're like, it's mind blowing to them that there's actually a public on this game. I don't know if that's the same in your area, but it's definitely around here. Just mind-boggling that people have no idea this game exists.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing. Like, people don't know it exists because, the population for this game is so small. Like, for it to be called a MMO RPG, it's not an MMO. It's probably just a regular RPG if you think about it.
Yeah, there's a lot of upgrading, a lot of mechanics involved. I mean, they're beneficial to a point, but in my experience, you can override them faster than hell. I mean, you get people talking about, well, if you're going to build a science tune, you need to put them in a science type of vessel, or if you're going to do a tactical character, make sure they're in a tactical type ship. But hell, you and me have proven time and time again that's not nothing right there. I mean, there might be one
and
or
see,
two.
Most people quit within the tutorial part. They see it as too much of a hard game once they find out they have to donate their hard time and effort, or they have to donate their EC, or have to donate their dilithium, or don't know how to do this, or don't know how to do that. For PlayStation, I don't know if you can, I know you can hide your, the tips and stuff on PC, but I don't know if you can do it on PlayStation or not. But I do know that those are useful. They should actually take away the high tips part for PC. That's in my opinion, though. Bunch of people will, stop hiding it and learn a lot more from it.
Yeah, true. And see, the biggest turnoff in this game, and this is probably for most online games, is the lack of communication through the gamer base. I mean, you got most of these people that they get together with their friends, they get these little cliques going or whatever, and it's just their own little community, and that's it. It's a walled off section, so you get new players in, and they're wanting to try to find a way to, get into the game and stuff, and they get discouraged because no one wants to pick them up, or they don't find proper groups or whatever, so it shuts them down real fast. And I think that's just a major detriment to this game and other online type of games like that. It's a community-based game, and I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of players come back. It's not actually the gameplay or the storylines, it's the fact that it's a place for them to, get with friends, hang out, do little things.
Yeah, and see, that's the sad part, to see people that think they have to actually do that. Because, some of these missions actually require you to do it by yourself, solo, 110%, you know? And
True.
honestly, if that happens, I would not want to see some people get fed up with those missions. I think they should take out those solo missions and at least let one friend help you out in those missions that you
That
have trouble with.
that or just rewrite the missions or the entire
Because
mission scrambler.
especially when you're just starting out, like, I don't know if some people, don't have trouble with it, but once I first started out, that one solo mission called Temporal Ambassador is now at the end of the story arc now, but that one solo mission always got me caught because I couldn't understand it for the longest time.
Oh yeah. Well, it's
And so
another one is
it,
the DS9 mission where you got to break into DS9. That's a solo spacewalk mission, and unless you
oh god, they
understand
took
how
that one
you're,
out though. They took that out.
yeah.
Oh,
Well, I mean, even back when it was on, there's another mission that drove people like whacked because if you didn't understand how
yeah,
that
it was
EV suit
insanely
or the
hard. I do remember that.
oh, it wasn't really that hard. It was once you learned how your EV suit and your jets worked and how to navigate. Oh, it was stupid simple, but that's another mission right there. Here's a solo mission. Unless you had a community or somebody willing to, like, hey, give you a tip, you're stuck like chalk.
Yeah, and see, welcome to the stream, whoever you are. Hopefully you'll comment and stuff, like and subscribe. But what I was going to say is, this game has got too many, in my opinion, one too many solo missions. They want you to communicate as a community, not be like, oh, I have to do this all by myself, or go onto YouTube and figure something out. They have fleets, they have community pages for this very reason, but they have solo missions, which, in my opinion, they should not be in here because of that one reason right there. It is a MMORPG, massive multiplayer. It says it in the name, massive multiplayer game, not just a massive solo RPG. It's a massive multiplayer RPG. It's not based off you have to do everything by yourself. Sure, there's a few things you have to do by yourself to, learn the game and understand the game. You obviously want to be able to understand the game if you're going to play it. But there are some things you don't have to do by yourself. And in my opinion, that's one.
Oh yeah, I mean it would definitely help mission parameters if you could actually. Yeah, I mean you could solo them if you want, but it would also be beneficial if you could bring companions with you through the game. Just partner up with somebody through the entire story arc. I mean, players
and that's another thing I want to go over.
To the game,
could
bring a senior player with them to help them out and explain the game to them and draw some of the action away so they don't feel so overwhelmed by the fact that they're underpowered or they feel like they're underpowered for whatever mission they're doing.
And see, that's another thing I want to go over. The C story. Everyone thinks that this game, since it is a free-to-play game, everyone thinks they have to pay to win. It's a free-to-play MMORPG.
You
don't have to pay anything.
Yeah.
You can, you can just be able to free-to-play. Heck, free-to-play. It's a free-to-play game. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Emptying money in this game is basically what keeps basically keeps the company making new stuff, basically.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Sure,
C-Store is
sure you don't have to do anything with it, but I mean, it's, good from time to time. Just, empty some money, not, not a lot, maybe
yeah,
five
but
dollars max, five,
yeah,
six
but
dollars
see, the
max.
thing is with the C-Store is yeah, it's a way for the company to, make a little bit of profit, bring out new content. But come on, you have to agree with me. The C-Store baseline or uh, whatever, it's just a little on the stretch side. I mean, make it to where it's reasonable enough, not just completely out of the realm of are you sure?
Yeah,
Like,
because
as far as I'm concerned, it's almost like they're saying, "Hey, we don't want your money. We rather have your time and energy into playing our game." Because you look at the price gaps, and you're like, "Seriously? Are you kidding? Really?
yeah,
Are
and
you
see,
kidding?"
this is the thing. This is the thing. I'm looking at the prices now, so you aren't able to see my stream or the video of it. But just for 1,000 Zen, it's $10.
Yeah,
For
but the
6,000 Zen, is basically 50 to $60.
yeah, but if
That's
you go,
expensive.
well, no,
But
but on top of that, if you go
if you do
to,
it by dilithium, it'll take you a while, but you'll easily have what you need.
yeah, but what I'm saying is what's so retarded about it is you just mentioned, okay, for just $1,000 or 1,000 in-game currency is $10, but yet you go to look at say a T6 ship, and they want like $30 for that one damn ship. But yet they don't give you. It's like you overpriced your product, but you undersold your your in-game
Yeah,
cat
they
currency
see
to where
they don't want your money. They
yeah.
want your hard work, your hard time and effort. That's why we ourselves use the lithium to put it into fleets. Or if you're really stingy and you're trying to get a T6 ship, preferably, it's just me, get it from the fleet ship market. Those are the best ships in the game, not the C-store ships.
Oh,
Anyone, sure,
the C
anyone
store
can empty
ships are
20, 30
good.
dollars in the game.
Well, like I
But
said, a
fleet ships actually have good stuff.
yeah.
Actually have good stuff.
Well, what I was going to say is a fleet or a C store T6 is good for a starter ship to, allow you to, like we said, survive the single player missions to give you an edge in those story arcs. But at the end of the day, yeah, like you said, the biggest thing in this game, which everybody should understand, and this goes for fleet as well.
Yeah, and see, guys,
It's
I'm going to show you some
the
on
it's
my
the
screen right
community
now.
working together to build that fleet so you can get access, so members can get
These are
uh
all the fleet T6s that you can have. These are the best ones to get. The advanced escort, the heavy command or heavy cruiser, the light cruiser. Some of these shits you get from the very beginning of the game. They're just basically a remastered variant, a better variant.
oh yeah,
Excuse me.
yeah,
But
we they're all
it's
recycled
better. It's
ships.
better in every single way.
Oh yeah,
I don't
they're
know how to say it. I'm sure your fleet modules cost money. Sure, okay. Go to the exchange. Pop 10 million EC each. That's what, 50 million right there.
and if you catch them
Buy it.
on the right day, you can buy all the mods you need for like 50,000. There's players out
But
there.
if you know how easy it is to grind energy credits in this game, you would be like, wow, that's actually nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I know some I know some T6 ships actually on the exchange that run to 300 million EC. That is easy to grind
Oh yeah.
compared to grinding compared to grinding the lithium where you can only refine 8K a day.
And yeah, unless you buy the perks, which only bump it up 2,000. Oh wow, that's a
And
whole lot.
and so sure, it's not the very best game, but at least the exchange market, your energy credits is what helps you, okay? Not your dilithium. Sure, it helps your fleet get to the T6s. And what the heck is a spider or a... No, that's a Klingon ship. What the heck is this doing in here? The heck? Dude, it's just... What the... please tell me you're seeing that.
Well,
Please tell me you're seeing that.
I can come look. Yeah,
Look dead up. Dead up at the sky. Dude, it's just flying.
Oh yeah. This is the other thing we were talking about. Just random. This is the other thing. Even if you're just bored or waiting on your friends to come join you and stuff, there's always something going on
Dude,
around here. I mean,
Oh
just
my God,
just random stuff going on. Other players just doing random weird stuff.
Dude, you can
Other
actually
players,
push it up.
Yeah.
Wherever it
Others-
lands, let's just try to push it up.
Yeah, other fleet members, NPCs. I mean, the NPCs. I think it would be kind of cool to be able to, interact with some of these NPCs and like give them some kind of dialogue, even if it's a repeatable dialogue of something like
And
whatever.
see, that's the thing. I don't know if NPCs talk to, other people or not in the game. But,
There
it'd be,
was.
if they don't, if they don't already, that would be a thing to, think about for NPCs.
I mean, at one time there was a few there was a couple of NPCs that were part of the Star Trek lore at one time where you could interact with them and they gave you insights into their history. Like last year or the year before last, uh, there was a couple of Star Trek Next Generation characters out on the space dock over by like Admiral Quinn's office and a few others where you could go and talk to them, and they actually told you where they've been for like the last like 80 plus years or whatever, or where they've been, stuff like that.
What the heck? Dude, I just glitched something dead into, like, space. Oh
Cool.
my God. No,
Yeah, that's
those,
the other fun
balloons.
stuff. I mean, this game and stuff, there's actually no real, say, game-breaking glitches, but there's little minor little annoyances or even humorous deals. Like he said, he just, like, kicked one of these little, balloon things right through the glass.
And
There it is.
they
Off-
will not
off
come
and-
back neither. They will not come back either, unless it comes back. Oh, it did come back. It just came out the opposite way.
Yeah, still.
It
But-
came out the a-hole, I guess you could say.
But yeah, there's that kind of stuff. There's always something in
There's
here
always
to-
good stuff to do, no matter
yeah, there's
what.
always good stuff. But I mean, it's an all-around game for, say, those that are looking for just a free-to-play, just, hey, I want to do my own thing type deal, or, like we said, it's a great game where you can get around with friends and hang around and do stuff, or even meet other people. It's like right now, if you can see it on my screen, this particular character I've got, he's got a deal where I gotta go do a PvE match, which is just a separate
There's already
dungeon
over...
with other community members to go in and compete in a particular like part of the story or something against just a random set of NPCs. Great way to meet new people. Open up game, plug in your mic, open up the game chat. You may meet somebody new while you're doing those little matches or something like that. Or it's
And
a great
see,
way for
guys,
fleet
if
members.
you're looking on my stream right now, there's already over 100 people in both servers, both in all instances. There's a total of 8 instances. And almost, well, they've already got 3 full instances, probably another full instance.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pretty much have every instance is full pretty much. And that's how active this game is right now.
Yeah, and it stays like this pretty much all year round. I mean, you'll have your slow days, you'll have your heavy days, but there's always something going on in here. If it ain't an event, if it's in between seasons, it's a great game for friends to get together and just hang out, chill, take it easy. Or, like I said, you can play by yourself for a few hours, do a couple storylines, hell, even do just regular PvE matches by yourself. Just queue them up, wait for it to launch with other players in the servers. And hell, you never know. You might meet a new friend, or if you're looking for a fleet, shit, somebody's probably got an open spot for you. They'll be glad to bring you over.
The Gamma Wolves right now, we're a full fleet. I mean, not full fleet. We are looking to be a full fleet as of, 2019 ends. We hope to have a active community, active fleet, active everything. People help people who need help, like Night was just saying here.
Yeah.
If we can help anybody, even people who actually are pros at the game and, just want to recap on a few things, I don't care. This game is a massive MMORPG. It is a very active game.
Oh yeah.
I don't care what people say.
That's another thing in this game. I guarantee you, even senior members, if they're, say, humble enough to understand, there is stuff in this game. There's little slight mechanics and little nuances in this game that even keeps the seasoned players going, because they'll see something and they'll learn something from somebody else they've never known that's been there. Like, oh, that's a thing? Oh, well, heck, let me go. I don't know if I've ever done that. And, oh, well, you just learned something that day. And this guy, you never know. That player could be playing for 2 years
now.
Yeah,
I've been playing for 9 years.
And I guarantee you, there's stuff you're learning too. You're learning even today.
There is stuff I learn every day on this game. I always try to recap and, talk to my friends, talk to my fleet members. Sure, I'm not the best person to, hang around with. We're not all perfect. We don't all know about this game. Heck, there's stuff not even the creators of Star Trek Online knows about this game.
Oh, I want to push it that far, but I guarantee you there's probably stuff in this game.
There are certain glitches.
Well,
there are certain glitches on this game they're not aware of, I'm sure.
Well, they're still working on that, but where you come to gameplay, I guarantee you there's so many little nuances and little things you can do with your character and with your ships. I guarantee you even the developers will have to go back to their little black book, their little binders, and have to look it up and go, hold up, let me look at that. I can't remember, it's been so damn long. It's like a bad D&D game. The game master has to look up the rules, because hell, I'm pretty sure even they forgot.
Yeah, and see, that leads me to the next point. There was a new I don't know when this happened for PC or anything, but for today, we had a new update.
Oh yeah,
Keyword,
which
new update.
update, which pretty
And
much
that
from
update,
what most people have said have been no more than repairing the little glitches and the little bugs that have been permeating the game for a little
and
while.
see, I have the update right here on my
Okay,
phone.
well here we go.
This is just general, everybody, everyone from PlayStation and Xbox One.
Okay.
Resolved an issue where, in some cases, the Omega mini-game missions for the anniversary could not be completed.
Okay.
I didn't know about that one. Is
Well,
that
that
like a
was
new one?
the. Well, no, that was the one that like when Vulcan came up, like the planet Vulcan space or the ground mission. Like you go to Vulcan, you farm the hell out of it, and it's just never recorded as being complete. Well, there's that one.
Oh, well, I don't know about that one.
Or like the one that I caught last week where it said just a general find the mega particles that Q has left in the galaxy, and you're like, what? Do I just
Yeah,
gotta
and
fly
right
around the
here,
galaxy and find these particles? What the hell? Well, we found out that was a glitch. Well, apparently
and
now
right
they
here's another
corrected
one.
those.
Event by 7 days due to this issue. So the event, let alone, got extended by 7 days, but an extra days after the end of this month.
Well, that's to
And
get
for
the
those of you
vouchers
who
for
are
those.
on Xbox One and have this glitch, I hope y'all don't have it no more, because it says it has been resolved.
Yeah.
It says here, resolved an issue on Xbox One where the verdant tearing sword was not green colored and the model looked incorrect in some of its stances.
Mm.
So I don't know about that glitch because it is an Xbox One glitch or issue, but yeah, they resolved it. So
Well,
yeah.
that's cool.
I have no idea.
Yeah, me neither. Apparently, instead of getting a gold sword, it looked green. It was sickly looking. Okay, that's great. Well, anyways, on my side of the spectrum, we've covered pretty much everything we could for this game on this little Q&A deal. If there's
Now we do have for PlayStation 4,
mm,
we do have a new free pack, I guess you can call it, pack coming. If you've got PlayStation Plus,
oh yeah.
try get it before May the 5th if you really want this up pack, because it becomes free on May the 5th. I'm trying to see if I can find it real quick.
Yeah,
We'll have
apparently
to.
we get some new for PlayStation Plus members that do have this game. We all get new toys to play with, so that's a good thing. But
It can be good.
yeah, well,
You get
anything
a
gives
free
anything.
Cobalt sword,
Yeah, well, the way I see it,
3
anytime a
research
game.
and development packs, and a small XP boost in
Oh yeah.
PlayStation Store starting May the 5th.
Oh yeah. Well, the way I see it, anytime a game
No, April.
company
April the
award
5th. Oh my
April the
god.
5th. Well, the way I see it, anytime a game company gives their community anything to say thank you for supporting our game or even playing our game, I think is a good thing. But with that, that'll be the end of this stream. Please like and subscribe. Come join us. Come join the game. Come find us out here. We'll be here pretty much every day of the week doing something, if not just standing around throwing ourselves off the balcony of the starbase, which some of us love to do just to be weird like
Hey,
that.
no comment. No comment.
Yeah, alright. But, alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's been our Q&A on Star Trek Online. Please come play, come enjoy, come find us. We'll be glad to talk. If you have any questions or comments about this episode, you know where to send your questions, either to the channel or to the email. And till next time, take care of each other, have a good day, and we'll see you next time. Good night.